Hey friends, Sam here. Welcome back to the Wartales journey. It's been 21 days for our mercenaries since the last chapter, and I can explain. Things look a little bit different. The reason for this is I'd already recorded this video on Monday, but as soon as I stopped recording, I felt that we didn't really do enough to warrant an entire video. What we did do, we came back down southeast here and we cleared the second rat infestation. We went over to the south here. We found a shipwreck, which is the access to the Pirates of Beleriand DLC. And then we just walked around Tiltron, really, checking off a few of these points of interest that we hadn't done. And I think I can confidently say we are done in Tiltron. I think we should start looking towards a new region. And we have 27 out of 29 locations discovered. And the last two are border crossings. Up here in the northeast and then to the west. Now, I don't know what is to the west. I've never ever been to the west. I went to this region here. It's called the Vertruse province. Oh, it literally just says it at the top there. There we go. In my first playthrough, and I found it so difficult up there, but maybe my mercenaries weren't as geared. But when I was recording on Monday, the first take of this episode, this rat infestation, there seems to be what I think is a secret valley in between the mountains here. And I went up briefly, and it was a new region called Mount Altis. Now that's where we're going to go today because I really want to figure out what's there. So without further ado, we're going to go. The camp looks a bit different as well. We've upgraded a few of our workstations. We've made a tent, a hitching post, and a banner as well. If you guys have seen Game of Thrones, you'll look at this and you'll say, that looks familiar. It's the Lannister sigil. I just thought it looked so cool and I could recreate it here. And I want to leave this, our name for our mercenaries, up to you guys. You guys can think of a name and yeah, that sounds good to me. So we're going to keep going here. So we're going to continue up this mountain here to this valley in the mountains. So as I said, a lot has changed since the last chapter. We've upgraded our mercenaries as well. I mean, now that I think about it, quite a lot happened, but I just thought it just wasn't very interesting, for you guys to watch. We did the same thing as we did in chapter 12 by clearing the rat infestation. But I can show you guys the progress and the upgrades we have on our mercenaries. So we made Esbern some ghost armor. I mean, look how sick this is. That is so awesome. And we gave him two, what they called layers, armor layers. We gave him two. We made another one because this armor is level 6. And I believe, yep, Dolly, we've given her some with a ghost armor too, a ghost spalder. So she has more defense. Esbern has tons of armor. Yeah. I think we're ready to go to a new region here, which is really exciting because we've spent so long in Tiltron itself. So this is what I was talking about, if I don't get stuck on a tree. Here we go, Mount Altis. Never ever been here. I don't know what the difficulty is. Independent state. This is really exciting. Our mercenaries are finally venturing out of Tiltron. We've solved the problems that the villagers had. What's this? Some more comfrey. So there is a signpost down here. It's probably worth it going to that signpost first. See if we can get our bearings. What are we getting stuck on? I have to go around this way, I think. Oh, a bear. Let's see if we can sneak around this bear here. You know, we don't know this area. We don't know what sort of enemies. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Right, let's see if we can hold here for a minute. If that bear will go. Come on, bear. There we go. I don't know the difficulty in this area. It's kind of scary. Alright, let's inspect here. Road sign. So north we have the Mount Altis Inn, which is this way. West we have Tiltrin, we know that. East is Ludern. Who mentioned, I think, was it the ringleader Fergus? The refugee leader mentioned Ludern? So Ludern is off in that direction. Mount Altis Inn. Should we see if anyone is home? Hello? Anybody home? Let's speak to the innkeeper, Martith.
Outsiders, sit down, make yourselves at home. It's not often we get news from the outside world.
Really? What do we have here? So we have seed biscuits. 14 food, wow. So we get the recipe for seed biscuits as well, and a brewing vat. I will mention now, yeah, you know what, now I think about it, so much has happened off camera. I need to like explain this to you guys. I've been fighting a lot of animals as well. We have a lot of pristine fangs, and I did buy the cabbage perch recipe from the trackers camp as well, so we have a lot of these. So seed biscuits, I mean 30 coins for some seed biscuits. Influence gains increase by 15%. That's not bad. I mean, we have a lot of influence already. But we'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Martith. Humminord. Let's speak to you.
Unless you like smelly swamps and giant mosquitoes, you should turn back. To the north of here lies Ludern, one of the worst quagmires in the world.
Ludern, swamps and mosquitoes. Yeah, that does not sound like a good combination. This is one thing I haven't done yet, is I haven't seen this yet, but I think we can scale down cliffs, maybe even scale up them, and I think we need these pitons, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. We can make some, we have so much iron, if we do need one at one point, we'll make one. Heldry.
If you pay well, I'll come with you.
Let's see, what are you? You are a ranger. Interesting. I would like a ranger at some point. We have some daggers inside our camp chest. We'll come back for you if we decide that. Interestingly, there's no emissary board here. So I wonder how big this region is. Oh, I forgot. Let me press Alt here. Okay, there's no more. One of you guys kindly left a comment in the last chapter, or I think it was chapter 12. If you press the highlight key, you highlight all the interactables, which I went back and did on every single point of interest we found before, because I didn't know that. Let's keep going here. So we have an inn here. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, so this region doesn't look too big. Maybe it's a little connection region to Ludern. But let's keep going up here. We will need to rest shortly. We're going to do that now. We're going to head back to this farmland here. And we're going to rest up. So our camp is looking so much better now. We upgraded the cooking pot and the workshop. But let's eat. Run duration increased by 10%. Let's have some cabbage perch. That looks very nice. We'll add some wolf to that as well. Some beans and a rat. Vesemir earns the title Captain Vesemir, the Friend of Beasts. And he earns an aptitude point. Night spent next to an animal. Oh, that's really cool. We have Wolf here that has spent a lot of time next to Vesemir. That's a interesting coincidence actually, because if you guys want to know the reason why I picked the name Vesemir for this character, is Vesemir from The Witcher, and that is the school of the wolf. So it's cool that Vesemir has a wolf companion. You know, let's level up Vesemir. So it would be nice to get his willpower to 15. He has fine constitution. His critical hit would be really nice to level up because he attacks multiple units. Or he can attack multiple units if we position him correctly. I wonder if it's worth it putting in. We're going to get willpower. You know, I don't know how difficult the next regions are going to be. Having our mercenaries at 15 willpower does give me some comfort. It means they won't die straight away if they do take a fatal hit. But let's think here. We can actually look over Tiltron. It looks like there's a little chest here as well. Look at that. This is the thumbnail, guys. That is awesome. So obviously this is the region we've been. That is the woodland farm where we found... what's his name? Agilaz. Oh my god, I was trying to think of his actual name. Taurus. There we go. Well, we found Taurus, who's now Agilaz, one of your guys' mercenaries. Let's inspect this. What is it? Bear-infused wolf ribs. The secret is in the marinade. Critical damage increased by 20%. And there's 4 in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, look, if there's no one else around, I'll be taking those. Wow. Critical damage increased by 20%. And that's for all of our mercenaries. That is... I want to know how to make that. Let's keep going here. So we do have the peak of Mount Altis up here. Let's see what we have. Oh, there's some sort of keep up here. Let's make our way around the outside of this forest. I can't see inside. Let's have a look. What's this? The Arena of Legends. Is this what I think it is? Is this one of the DLCs? I think it could be. Let's speak to Theoga.
Only the elite can fight in this arena. Mercenaries like you have to settle for regional arenas. Try to build your reputation. Who knows? Maybe one day you will be among our honored guests.
Your troop has not yet reached Tier 8 of the Power and Glory path. Alright. What are we at now? We're at level 4. Does that mean Tier 4? Or is this the tier? I'm not sure. But we do have a point to spend. I'll spend that soon. Woldalt.
I don't trade with no-name mercenaries. Build a reputation for yourselves among warriors and come back to challenge our champions. Then we can talk business. Okay.
So, I do know there is a DLC called The Pits. I think that is this. There must be in other regions. There must be arenas. Yeah, we can't really do anything in here at the moment. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Again, guys, I did reply to some comments. One person did ask a little while ago. I will be buying all of the DLC, playing all of the DLC. I cannot wait. But But before we do that, of course, there's so much to discover in the base game. I'm not even thinking about the DLCs at the moment. So there's a dead body here. 30 crowns and a hunting trophy. This Harag badger has been stuffed with a great deal of care. We'll take that. A trophy. I wonder if we can hang that anywhere. Alright. So we found the Arena of Legends. So I'm guessing we need to compete in all the other arenas first, before we can compete in the Arena of Legends. So I think Ludern is this way. And for some reason, I don't know if I've seen something and I just can't remember. There are some bandits here. I have a feeling Ludern is a higher level area than what we are. There's a lot of bandits there though. Let's come back down. There is the top of the mountain here that I'd like to explore. This bit just up here. I think we get to it just coming back around this way. We must be careful of this bear in the forest here. We can't forget about this bear, because that's going to sneak up on us when we're walking back. I wonder what there is at the peak of this mountain here. This is a tall mountain. Okay. We have no other way than to... There is a path sort of carved into the forest here. We're going to walk along here. I can't see anything. I do see some more ruins here. Oh, a bear. Right, we need to rest. We are so close to fatigued. Let's come away from this bear. Let's rest on the side of this mountain. Oh, and the snow has started. Oh god. Altar of the Eye. Let's get one person on that. And then let's have... So I think we're going to be fighting a bear. Let's have some of this bear-infused wolf ribs. I wonder if we... If you guys can let... My voice. If you guys can let me know in the comments, if we eat 2 of these, does our critical damage increase by 40%? I don't think that would be the case. That might be very overpowered. Either way, so we need 5 more. Let's have some beans, and let's have some wine as well. We haven't had wine in a while. Alright, oh god. Snowstorm. Alright, let's keep an eye out for this bear. I cannot see anything. Ideally, I would like to get an ambush on it. But that bear's going to find us before we find it. Never mind, it's there. Come on, men and women. Level 5. Our first level 5 enemy. I mean, there is only one of them. Let's see how much health it has. 300. At this level, the enemies develop more complex and specialized battle strategies. Right, okay, that's something to watch. Let's see his skills. So he has monstrous swipe. That seems fairly standard. Natural sprinter. His movement is doubled. Okay. Passives here. As long as this unit is not surrounded, they have fury. When this unit should die, it gains berserk and survives. If it already had berserk, it dies. Okay. So we need to make sure we surround this bear. We can definitely do that. That's not a problem. Let's figure out what we're going to do. Dolly can go behind. Evelyn. I want Evelyn here. Angelas can come there. Vesemir, you're in a good spot. Okay, I think we're all in good spots. Let's bring Wolf there. I'm going to start with Esbern. I'm actually going to turn the music back up. There we go. Nice hit. We're going to apply weakening. Although, you know what? We should be able to kill this bear. I'd rather keep the valor points. You know what? Let's do it. Fuck it. The more damage, the better. Dolly, you're going to come behind. Make sure you're in attack stance. You are. Look at this damage from Dolly. This is insane. Nice. And we don't swap places with bears, so we should be able to do that. Oh, but now you're engaged. Right, yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Right, let's just do a bit more damage. We should be okay here, guys. Let's use Oscar. That disengages you. What we're going to do, I'm going to walk over here. And we're going to get Evelyn to come in and engage. And that will surround him as well. Oh, not quite. Oh, there. You're surrounded. Nice. Alright, let's finish off the bear. Wolf can finish off the bear. Get him, Wolf. Nice. Good job. Good job, buddy. Let's see what we got. We got some bear meat, some fangs, leather, and a carcass. We're going to leave that carcass. The reason is I'm very close to my weight. Camp weight. I've never seen that before. So the things you place in your camp have weight. That makes a lot of sense. What? Yeah, because you're carrying it around with you. I didn't realize that before. Right, Dolly, what do you have? You just have an aptitude point. Let's put it into dexterity. 2 points into dexterity. That is good. You're 26 dex now. Yeah, we'll drop that. We don't need that. Alright, let's get our bearings again here. I think we're this way. Looks to be some sort of camp. Is it abandoned? I think it is abandoned. Ah, well. What do we have here? I found a secret. Crowns and a pocket knife. This blade can be used to settle disputes as well as slice ham. So we get 15% critical damage. Wow. We're going to give that straight to Vesemir. Because Dolly already has one. Yeah, she does. We're going to give that to Vesemir. Although I would like him to have that movement. Should be fine. Let's give you that. So you do more critical damage. You do 70% critical damage. 20% of that is from the food, actually. I forgot. Wow. So now the snow is cleared. We can sort of see a bit further. Look, oh my god, I love being so high up. So I've come to really love the perspective of the way you look on the map in the game, and it's exaggerated so much with how high you can get, and you can look out over the world. This is awesome. So I think there wasn't much here. I thought there would be more. I didn't realize this was a small region. So we could go this way. I did see some bandits. We're going to give it a go. And I think this is the way to Ludern. But as I said, I just have a feeling that that is a higher level area than what we are. I think because it's connected by a second region to Tiltron, it makes me think that you shouldn't go there straight away. But no, let's I'm gonna save before anything. Let's fight these bandits. Now they're coming back this way. I don't want them to spot me. We should try and use this critical damage buff while we have it. Let's see if we can ambush them. Nice. Okay, how many are there? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them. 2 poachers. 2 scoundrels. Alright. Let's do it. Let's fight. Our first level 5 bandits. So right off the bat, their HP doesn't seem too much increased. But what's their buff here? Damage dealt to targets engaged in combat increased by 30%. The units engaged become priority targets. And that's just for the bandits. Okay. So Esbern here is usually the one we engage with. And Evelyn. We need to give them as much support as possible. So where is the poacher? There's a poacher here and a poacher there. We're going to get Vesemir up there. This hoodlum goes first. And then the poacher. Let's think here. I would like to bring Evelyn up there. Shavrip can come. Shavrip can come here, I think. We should try and take out a few of them at once. Just trying to think who. Probably makes sense to take out these 3. Because we can use that hatchet as well to our advantage. Oh, hold on, my dog is barking. Alright, I'm back guys, sorry about that. My dog wanted his blanket on him. And he was barking, so I had to deal with him quickly. So, these mercenaries, the bandits are in a little bit of a tricky position. Because it means that we're going to have to split up. Who goes first? Hoodlum, poacher, and then this second poacher. So we need to engage these 2 poachers. Maybe if we have Evelyn come in from the south. Evelyn, Wolf and Agilas can come in from the south. Shavrip, Vesemir, Oscar and Sinault from the east there. And maybe Evelyn and Esbern and Dolly. Okay, let's try it this way. Let's start with Esbern here. Yep, I think that's okay. We're going to gain deflection here, I think. Actually, no, we should be okay. I would like to keep the Valor point for that. Yeah, it's only 10 damage. And then this poacher. So I'm going to engage you with Vesemir, I think. Oh damn, we can't quite reach. What do you have? You have vicious shot. Okay, never mind. We are going to... That deals 8 damage. We're going to run around here with Vesemir. Let's see if we can actually hit both of these guys. Yeah, we can. There we go. So this poacher's going to take his turn. But he's going to shoot his friend in the back. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That didn't quite work out. Who goes next? This poacher needs to be engaged. But we can't quite reach. Or we can reach. But I don't want to engage with... I don't want to engage with Oscar. Wolf is going to take a few hits here, guys. Who goes next? This poacher. Yeah, I can't reach this poacher. That's so annoying. Alright, we're going to move Evelyn up. Really good damage. Alright, we can actually take this scoundrel out here. Here we go. Nice. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a way to attack. This is unfortunate. I would love to engage this poacher. You know what? We're going to do this. Let's throw that. There we go. Yeah, end turn. Evelyn's going to take a hit, but I think it'll be okay. Yeah, 6 damage. That is more than manageable. Agilaz here. I'm going to bring Agilaz round this way. No, we'll probably do that at the end of the round. He can't attack anyone. Right, let's take out Hoodlum here. Nice job, Dolly. Dangerous Dolly. And then I'm going to move Dolly back round here because I want this Marauder to engage Esbern. Hoodlum takes the next turn. Who's he going to attack? Evelyn. Good. That's exactly who he wanted him to attack. Right, let's move in. Let's think here. I could maybe take out 2 of these guys here. Can we reach this poacher? We can't quite reach the poacher. That's annoying. Right, let's kill this hoodlum here. Good job, Oscar. Yeah, let's end turn. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer. We hit both of them. That's okay. This Marauder goes next. Maybe, okay, we bring in Sinault here. We use Barrage. But first we use this one. Let's attack this poacher. Sooner we get that poacher out of the game, the better. Let me use Barrage here. You know what, guys? I love combat in this game. I love the different synergies and strategies you can have. Okay, that Barrage didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. But that's okay. Who goes next? Shavrip and Agilaz next. Okay. Let's bring Shavrip round here. Or Agilaz round here, sorry. Can't do much. That's fine. And the reason why I left Shavrip till last is because he may be able to... If we do this here, let's move him here. You can throw this. Let's move him back one. Dang. Is there a way to get this so I just hit? Not really. Okay, let's hope that this scoundrel doesn't move outside of my range here. Okay. He's staying there. We're gonna smack him so hard. Oh, right into Dolly's path. Oh, what a combo. Good job, Sinol and Shavrip. What a combination. That bandit was bamboozled. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's finish off this poacher here. Yeah, because they take their turn next. So we're going to move here. Take out both of them. Oh, take out one of them at least. And we'll do this. I mean, I doubt we'll use it. Maybe we can use that opportunity to move Vesemir out of the way. Wolf is going for poacher. Nice. Your opponents are demoralized and flee. You know what? They're running away. I say we just let them run. Good job, guys. 29 crowns. A bit more sandstone. And we have a raider bow. To me, that looks better than what we currently have. But we need to rest up here. Let's see if we can make it back to the farmland. There we go. Let's have a look at this bow quickly. Oh, this longbow, it has 9 dexterity. And that has 8. Vicious shot. Yeah, okay, we have a better bow, that's fine. Well, guys, I think... Let's level up Pony here. Let's put it into Constitution for the extra carrying capacity. I think we'll end this video here. I mean, we have started an entirely new region. I don't think we'll spend too much longer here. I think... Yeah, we can actually see the name of this one. The County of Arthurs. The Kingdom of Edoran. I think we head west in the next chapter. I think we're done in Tiltron. We're basically done here. I think that's the crossing, maybe into Ludern. Can we have a look? Potentially. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And click on the link on screen now. That will take you to the playlist where all of our Wartales series is for you. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.